Hey everybody, it's me Marquita. Get my face. That's my fat man, and I love him, my best man. Oh, I didn't show you Ori. There's the Ori, and there's the best man. Okay, what time is it? 5:55 p.m. Avi. Well, it might not have been Avi. We could be in the summer solstice. I would love to see the summer solstice. I think I said this in my other video. I went to the doctor today, and they did a scan of my hips and my spine, and the nurse called me back. He said that my bone density is what it should be for my age. But anyhow, I still have bone pain, which maybe I don't know, because I was going to say maybe if I get my brain that worked out, whatever that solution would be, because outward it would be surgery, either getting it removed or fixed or whatever. That to me will be the logical decision. But I don't want that office to do it. Like, I know that something needs to be done, but it's a fear of mine. Anyway, I'm not afraid of the surgery. That's not what it's the actual doctor that I'm not afraid of him. I don't want him to touch my brain again. And like, if I do have to have surgery, he's the one that has to do it. And like I told my therapist in multiple different videos, I feel like that this time he would kill me. And if I could moderately function without the surgery, I'll just push it until it's like you have to have this surgery or you will die. Because I literally only had the surgery because I'm like, I can't afford to be in the bed for 3 months. Because with the pseudotumor cerebri, with them headaches, like, they last for 3 months. And I will explain, because like, when I tell people that, they go, what, you have a headache for 3 months? It's like, it's not a constant headache for 3 months. I'll tell you how mine worked. How mine worked was, once my first headache happened, and it was always inside my eye. But once I had that first big headache, I was like, okay, I'm going to be in this torture chamber for 3 months. And if I had them at night, then in the beginning, let me say in the beginning, it was, okay, if I had it at night, I would like have it all night. And then once it goes away, like, I would take medicine, nothing would get rid of it. So, like, there was no medicine that would get rid of it. And, like, I can tell you, when I was having the headaches, back in 03, and I only remember that because, where I was living at. So in 03, when I went, the emergency room was like, okay, well, I'll give you a shot. And I'm like, I don't want any pain medicine. I want to know why I'm having them. And they were like, okay, well, let me just give you this, and while we do the x-ray and stuff. And I'm like, okay. So they gave me a shot of medicine. And the whole time, I'm physically asleep. So yeah, it looks like I am getting better. No, the whole time that I was asleep, I still had the headache. So I was laying there basically asleep, could not wake up because of the pain medicine, to let them know I am physically asleep, but I still feel my headache. So that's why I said not even a pain medicine would get rid of it. And I just learned that, okay, when I'm having it, I just gotta try to take over-the-counter medicine, even though I know that it's not gonna touch it. My very first pseudo tumor headache was July of 2001. The only reason I remember that is because I was in state custody, and my caseworker came to the group home where I was at, and she was saying, your mama fell, she's paralyzed, she had to get surgery, and all that. And so I got to go to the hospital with her and, sit there beside her and all that. And then when I came back from the hospital, it was like maybe the very next day or 2 days, it was like, that's when my very first headache. And they were like, oh, well, it's a stress headache because your mom is in the hospital and all that. So that's what they thought. Okay, like I said, lasts for 3 months, went away. And then it was like 9 months later, again, had the headache. Lasted for 3 months, went away. And then 6 months, lasted for 3 months, then went away. And then, so it just kept happening. So, all the way up to, let me say, okay, so I got diagnosed with pseudotumor cerebrite, February of 2009. So I went 8-ish years without the doctor not knowing why I was having a headache. And they were like, well, if you lose weight, then your headaches will go away. If you, not stress. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any kind of recreational or legal drugs. Don't do anything. My drug of choice is food. And I know that, I say that, being sarcastic, But it really is. Like, my habit of choice is food. And, but yeah, so that's what they were like. Okay, well, if you lose weight, your headaches will go away. So I finally was like, okay. Got gastric bypass and still had my headaches. And then June of 20 June of 2015, or it wasn't June of 20, it was like, it was 2014. I remember because I was in the bed for my birthday, and that's when I'm like, I cannot afford to be down. And at that time, the spinal taps were still working. And what happened is, so in 2009, I got on water pills. And they worked until they stopped working. So then my neurologist was like, okay, well, let's put you on, let's do spinal taps. Spinal taps, they worked until they didn't. And then that's when the doctor was like, okay, well, let's try water pills again. So then I tried water pills, and like my neurologist said that. Then I went to my primary doctor, and I was like, what would help is a spinal tap. And my doctor, and I loved him so much, he's retired now. He's like, if a spinal tap works, I will order it. You will get, I'll order a spinal tap if that's what works. Because I told him, I was like any doctor wants to do is give me pain medicine. And I was like, I don't want the pain medicine. I know it works. Yes, I know spinal taps are very dangerous. But I know that it helps. And so he's like, if a spinal tap helps, a spinal tap is what I'll order. He ordered. And then the next time that I needed one, that was like after he retired, and his nurse practitioner that was taking over his main patients was like, we doctors don't like for you to tell us what you want. Okay, I'm not coming in here asking for any pain medicine. I'm coming in asking if you can schedule me a spinal tap. She goes, well, I can give you like this. And it was like Percocets or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want any pain medicine. I need a spinal tap. That's what helps. And she goes, well, it's either this or nothing. I'm like, you can keep it. I'm not going to take them. I'm like, because I don't like taking pills. And she's just like, well, okay. I mean, all I can say is hot and cold compress. That might help. Ma'am. So, she didn't schedule me a spinal tap. I did end up getting a different doctor because it's like, you're not even, like, it's in the record that a spinal tap, like is proven to help. It won't take them completely away. Like it never took that, and I call them seasons, or that cycle. It never took away that cycle. It just lessened it. But when, so that November of 2014 is when I'm like, I can't afford to be down. Because at that time, the girls were, they were maybe 17 months or something like that. But, so when it came up, I was like, okay, the spinal tap, like, it was like, I was back on, like, the spinal tap, because it was like water pills, spinal tap, water pills, spinal tap. So when I did, the spinal tap, that's when it was just like my open pressure was like 20, and then like my closed pressure was 18 or something like that. And he's like, most people's closed pressure, I forgot what it was, because this was a couple, like, anyways, like almost 12 years ago. But yeah, so I decided, yeah. The first thing I said when I went to the neurologist, I'm like, nobody's touching my brain. Well, I did change my mind, because I was like, okay, my babies are about to be 2 in June. I cannot miss their birthday. And at that time, I didn't know when my headaches were coming back, because I think they were starting to get closer in the cycles. And I was like, yeah, I cannot afford. And this was like May. I was like, I don't know when they're going to come back, and I cannot afford to be in the bed for 3 months and have Gary be a single parent basically for 3 months. That was my thought. So I was like, okay, I'll get a shunt. And that's what made my decision. So it was supposed to go in at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m., get the surgery, and be in the hospital just overnight, make sure, because it is brain surgery, make sure everything is going well, go home the next day. So 8 a.m., went in, got prepped, started the surgery. They woke me up in recovery and was like, he couldn't get it to work. Is that the buddy? Buddy, man, is your Hannah back? Is your Hannah back, buddy? Go get her. Oh, goodness, big yawns. Big yawn. Is that your Gary, sir? Buddy, is that your Gary and your Hannah? Are they back? Go meet her at the door, buddy. Go meet her at the door. Go ahead. Her's coming. You better go meet her at the door. Look at him, got the sheepy eyeballs. Ori, your Hannah's back. Look, she even got sheepy eyes. Oreo. Ori, baby. Ori. Look at them heavy blinks. Buddy, did you get your Hannah? Ori. Oh, Ori wanted you. Look, Ori wanted you. Look at her. Look at that face. Ah, goodness. What? What is it? Where'd you get that?
My friends up at the park.
Oh, okay. Did Daddy check it first?
Yeah, but
okay.
I wanted to let you double check them.
What's in here?
Just jelly beans.
Are they open?
No.
Okay, if they're not open, it should be fine.
Okay, and then a hand slapper thingy.
Yeah.
And then a sweet tartlet, and then this, and then a bracelet maker.
Okay, that's cute. Oh goodness, big yawns. Bisque. Oricans. Hi, baby. You get the heavy blinks. Ori, baby. Oricans. Oricans. Bisque. Biscuit. Bisque. But yeah, so that's why I had the surgery. I had it so that I would not be in bed for 3 months. So 8 a.m. surgery turned into 8 p.m. surgery. So I had 2 surgeries on one day and complications that I am still dealing with to this day. And it 11 years later. July would be 11 years since I had.
No, Oreo's wanting some.
What is it? What is it?
She wants what's in this.
Well, she probably just wants it because it rattles.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She's like, that's my new toy.
Now look.
Yeah. That is so neat. You better keep it away from the babies because you know they will bite it, especially Bisque.
Yep.
You better keep it away from them because they'll bite it.
Ori, you want to see what's in here?
Oh, look at Bisque. Bisque is like, what's for me?
You can open it. Open it. Yeah.
Look at, oh my gosh, look at his eyeballs. Look at them little eyes.
I can get what's out of here and put it in here.
Yeah.
So that they can play with it.
Ori. She's looking for it. Look, Ori, she's gonna do it again. Ori, did she do something? What is it, Ori?
Get it!
Even Buddy's like, what is it?
I think it's too high. Oh, you chose.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it lower.
Oh, goodness, you got Ori.
Ready? Get it!
Good job, Ori. Oh, you're gonna rip it. Oh, she thought she had it. Yeah, you better keep it away from them because they're gonna.
One more time, Biscuit.
Bisque, look. She's gonna let you grab it. Buddy.
Come here. Grab it. Get it.
Look at Ori. Ori's like, I'll get it.
Okay. Ori, ready?
No, that's too high.
Yeah.
Ori's like, that's too high.
Okay. We're gonna do it lower. Can you get that one? Oh, they're looking at it.
Yeah, look at Ori.
Okay, lower. Ori, can you get that one?
Ori, can you get it?
She's giving the eyes to it.
Pop off there.
Hey, you want to sniff it? I think it's from where she tried to grab it with her nail. It scared her. Biscuit.
Well, we may actually be there.
Might actually be where?
Trump just announced the stable coins. He says if you want to be able to have money You need to go there and get all your money out and invest into the stable money before the banks crash. And there'll be no money. You won't be buying nothing.
Yeah, we're there with the one nation currency.
Yep.
Oreo had something.
I guess
It's
that's
called the Trump
Get it.
stable coin.
I guess that's
Okay.
I guess that's how I'm gonna die, starve to death.
Even Oreo said that. It's
Yeah.
not there. No, wait. It's not up there. Mom, look at her.
Yeah. Ori, it's not there no more, baby.
Do it over there. Do it over there. So she can see it.
Come on. One more time.
Get her
One more
attention.
time.
Get the wall over there. She'll come after it.
Oops.
Over there.
Oreo, come here.
Ori, look, she has it over there.
Ori.
Ori.
Ever since I threw her out there, she's gonna just come up here randomly and meow.
Check this way.
Ori,
Oh, get over there.
come here.
And she said no.
Sorry.
Go over there.